Okay, now the nominations for the acting social club presidents are Hone Ropata,
Thank you.
Guy Warner, and Carmen Roberts.
What?
I offer the social club leadership and a natural ability to find fun wherever it may hide.
A vote for Guy is a vote to feel good by doing good.
And now finally, Hone.
Biscuit, anyone? That's bribery. They're just biscuits.
It is now my duty to formally announce the new acting presidents of the Shortland Street Social Club. And the winner is... And the new acting president of the Shortland Street Social Club is... Guy Warner.
Yes!
And Carmen Roberts.
What?
And Hone Ropata.
What?
It's a three-way tie.
Oh, no way.
It can't be. My campaign promises were far better.
Campaign lies, you mean?
Well, at least I didn't try and buy votes.
Well, you would if you thought of it.
Oh, guys.
There appears to be some confusion down here at election headquarters.
Shut up! I demand a recount.
I've recounted and double-checked.
How was your maths?
Hey, it wasn't that hard. Besides, everybody got exactly the same number of votes.
Excuse me, am I interrupting?
No.
This fax just arrived. I gather it's for you, Lord. It's from Kenya.
It's from Marge.
And?
My fellow social club members, I was most disturbed to hear from Stuart that in my absence, the social club is falling apart.
Halfway around the world and she's still up with the goss.
If you insist on going ahead with this ridiculous election, I want my vote registered.
A dramatic turn of events.
We have just arrived in Nairobi.
Yeah,
the rhinos...
Who does she vote for?
Hone. On the basis of the deciding postal votes, I hereby declare Hone Ropata the new acting president of the Shortland Street Social Club.
You okay? Box of fluffies. Thanks for picking me up.
So how on earth did you get yourself arrested?
Well, that's what I can't work out. I mean, I thought I was only there to help out because I was there at the bank.
Did someone pick you out of the lineup?
The bank teller. You could have knocked me down with the proverbial.
You'd tell me, wouldn't you, man?
Tell you what,
Well, you've been a bit financially pressed lately.
you're telling me. Hang on. You don't think that I...
Did you?
Of course not. You know me. Honest as the day's shining. Too dumb to be anything else.
So what were you doing at the bank?
Just getting a bit of change. I don't know. It's like something out of one of those Russian novels. Like you're trapped in a bad dream. Still, one good thing.
What's that?
It'll all sort itself out in the end. Well, that's it, isn't it?
Paris was great, but I had a much better time in Egypt.
Did you go to any of the big fashion shows?
In Egypt?
Paris. I'm going one day.
Well, you'd better start saving now, then.
I'll be on the catwalk.
Oh, you'd like that, would you?
Yeah. Everyone's staring at you. Flashes going off. Except by the time I get there, Waif will be out and Big and Busty will be back in.
By the time you get there, you might be big and busty.
You think so?
In the meantime, you have to make do with this.
Wow, it's great.
Well, it's not exactly Gautier, but they tell me it's tray hip.
Thanks.
Try it on.
That was very generous of you.
Oh, it's nice to have someone around who's interested in girly stuff.
Nick's not exactly a dedicated follower of fashion.
And not unless it's ripped, baggy, and been on the floor for a week.
At least he's cheaper than a daughter.
Oh, true. Do you still see Hannah?
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
Oh, it's all right. I thought if I didn't see Hannah and Lauren, Ellen might consider taking me back.
And has she?
No.
They've got the wrong man.
Kirsty, the bank teller picked him out of the lineup.
Lionel would never break the law not knowingly.
Yeah, but the police don't know that.
There must be something we can do.
Yeah, we can find him a decent lawyer.
Well, could you? I mean, I would, but McKenna's chained me to this desk.
I'm sure I'll fit in around moving shop, eh?
You found an office?
Yep.
Oh, I'll give you a hand after work tomorrow.
No, I'll be fine.
Oh, don't be such a martyr.
Honestly, it'll be okay. I better get going.
Hi, guys. Hi. You okay, Chris?
Yeah, fine, Kirst.
You better get going. It's too at home.
This lot needs new files, this lot needs files, and whatever's in there needs to
Filed. I think I understand.
be jolly good.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I believe today we stand on the edge of a new frontier.
Call it a wild guess. You've won the social club election.
One, Kirsty, I believe the expression is landslide victory.
Well, that's funny. I heard you just scraped in on Marge's vote.
Details, Michael. The main thing is we meet this afternoon to plan the way ahead.
Well, I'd love to be there, but until we get a temp in, I'm a little too busy.
I'll save you some bickies.
Mrs. Harrison returns. Welcome back.
Double that from me.
Thanks.
So did you have a fab time?
It was a lovely break, but to be honest, it's good to be back home.
Oh, it must have been exciting with the food and culture and men.
I understand all the romance was here.
The wedding, you heard.
Marge has promised me hours of photos.
PCA pump should never have come down.
I know my job,
That was my job, and that patient was in pain.
Well, I didn't see that.
You couldn't see anything besides the clock. What are you doing in there, Chris?
Would you mind having this discussion in private?
Discussion's over.
Where's Lionel and his trolley when you need them?
Lionel won't be around today.
Why the hell not?
He's been arrested.
What for?
Fraud.
Welcome back, Jen.
Arrested? That's terrible.
Well, it all adds to life's rich tapestry.
They could put you in jail, Lionel.
Well, there you go. The experiences just keep on mounting.
How can you be so casual about it?
Because I'm innocent.
Lionel, sweetie, you know you can be honest with me.
Streets running, I'll tell you everything.
Well, then where did you get the $8 grand?
Bit tricky, that one. Chris, muffins, hot out of the oven.
Save it, Lionel.
Maybe a coffee first, eh?
I want you out of here.
You can't do that.
I don't want a crook running my coffee shop.
Now, steady on, Chris. Innocent until proven otherwise.
This is a business. I have an investment to protect. You are suspended until further notice.
So Johnny didn't kill you?
No, he was cool about it. He let me keep the camcorder.
Great. You can record all those exciting moments that never happen in your life.
Thought I'd use it to pick up babes. Say I'm a film director.
I can see that working.
So have you seen Vomit Breath today?
No?
Good job, you dropped him.
Yeah, I feel great about it.
You can do better than some loser like Cunningham, Rach.
True. Luke Perry will undoubtedly call me tonight.
You need someone who's artistic, rebellious, you know, cool.
Dream on, Nick.
Yeah, you're right. We're too hard to find.
In the yellow pages under social retards.
Whoa, whoa, it's the monkeys. Where's the peanuts, Rach?
Your brain's the peanut, Harrison.
Really funny, Brock. Make that up all on your own, did you?
Bummer about your party. Mummy tell you off, did she? Dear, dear, dear.
Leave it out, Brock. So what did I tell you? Major jerks.
Chris.
Coffee.
No, thanks. No, I just had a very interesting chat with Dr. Marinovich. He's a bit worried about you.
Yeah, mountains out of molehills.
Yeah, no, I'm not just talking about the pump. No, he says you've been late for theatre, rude to staff.
Yeah, perhaps Marinovich's own track record has made him a little hypersensitive.
Yeah, well, just take it a bit easier, okay? No compromises, not when it comes to patients.
Sounds heavy.
Oh, he thinks I've taken on too much.
Maybe you have.
Yeah, I don't need another lecture about it.
And how are you feeling this morning?
Fine.
Did, you do something about...
Yeah, it's all under control.
Good. What'd you do?
I've booked in to see a counsellor.
Oh, who?
Just someone at the Community Alcohol and Drug Services.
I know some of the staff. What's their name?
Michelle. Michelle Hayden. As a matter of fact, I'm off to see her now.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hi, Kirsty. Nice flowers.
Yeah, they're for Lionel.
That's nice. It's a good thought.
Hey, what is it?
I don't know what to do for him anymore.
Just be there for him.
But it's all my fault.
How do you mean?
All this. I drove him to it. I kept on nagging him about the renovations bill.
You think he did it?
He won't tell me where he got the $8,000 from.
Well, that doesn't mean he's guilty.
Yeah, but the police must have had a good reason for arresting him.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, what about those Irish guys, you know, Daniel Day-Lewis?
The Guildford Four.
I mean, they were unjustly accused, just like Lionel. Have faith.
I've got an appointment with Detective Greg later, and I'm going to have to tell her about the money.
Lionel wouldn't want you to lie anyway.
I feel dreadful. I mean, what with the arrest and then losing his job?
Losing his job?
Chris just sacked him. Oh, Hal, where is he? I don't know. He took off before I could stop him.
My inaugural address will be followed by a discussion on fundraising ideas and then a brief afternoon tea.
What's all this about?
The social club. Meet your new acting president, Jen.
Does Marge know?
Congratulations, Hone would have done.
Sorry. Congratulations, honey.
I trust I will be seeing your witty and inspired selves there.
I'll have to see how busy I am.
I'll have to see how busy I get. Looks like I've got some catching up to do.
You haven't heard the half of it.
Well, fill me in.
Grace and Donald?
No, they hated each other.
Exactly. We should have guessed. Greg Feeney and Joe.
What?
Off into the sunset on the back of a Harley.
Sweet little Joe, I can't believe it.
Well, okay, I made up the bit about the sunset.
Why does all this have to happen while I'm away?
Because you're away.
I went away to create romantic gossip, not miss out on it all.
And did you?
All I created was a whopping great credit card bill.
Well, far more satisfying.
So how are you?
Oh, okay. Thanks for shouldering my offcast.
Ah, don't thank me, thank Nick.
I hope he survived all right.
He and Johnny are acting like long-lost buddies.
I'm glad it worked out.
And how are you two getting on?
Fine. As long as we're talking about Minnie, it's okay.
Ever think about getting back together?
All the time. But it won't happen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
He's determined to rub my face in it.
Guy, it's only a memo.
Oh, you think so? The next meeting of the social club is this afternoon. Hope to see you there. Honeropata, acting president.
Such a scathing personal attack.
Obviously, your sensibilities don't run deep enough to pick up the subtle undertones implicit here.
Guy, have you ever heard of the word paranoid?
This is politics, Carmen. Someone is always out to get you.
But, darling, you have nothing that they want.
Have you guys seen Chris?
No, not lately.
Guy, could I use your phone, please?
Did Home send you?
Oh, just ignore him.
Hello, hi. Could I speak with one of your patients, please? Chris Warner. Oh, I understand. Could I speak with Michelle Hayden, then? Hayden. Are you sure? No, I'm sorry. My friend must have gotten her name wrong. Thank you. Bye.
Well, he's lost my sympathy vote.
Who's that?
Chris for taking it out on Lionel.
Yeah? It's a bit rough.
Oh, come on, Lionel, answer the phone.
He's a big boy, Kirst. He'll be all right.
Hope so. Okay, where do I start?
No, just forget it. I'll shift it all tomorrow.
You mean shift it from one corner to another?
Yeah, something like that.
What you need is the state-of-the-art, cursing art-approved filing system.
No, it's too messy.
Hey, mess is what I do best.
Hey, just leave it, okay?
Sorry.
It's just you've done heaps already. It's starting to make me feel guilty.
Don't blame me for your Catholic conscience, Stuart.
I've got a better idea anyway.
What?
A celebratory dinner with Lionel too, if we can find him.
Well, what are we celebrating?
The expansion of the herbal planet empire. Their pain.
Wow, when you put it like that, how can I refuse?
Oh, a flagging nurse's dream.
Help yourself.
Thank you. My blood sugar level has just hit the Dead Sea mark.
I'm just glad you could make it. The meeting.
Oh, the social club meeting.
It's okay. We haven't started yet.
And I haven't started the ward reports. Sorry.
Sammy, it's good to see you.
Hey, it's good to see you too, honey. What's with the spread? You opening up a dairy?
The social club committee meeting.
Oh, yeah, the memo. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I'm mid-shift.
Well, stuff your face and tell me you're too busy.
What?
Forget it.
So where's the meeting?
You're here for the meeting?
Yeah, sorry, I'm late.
Sit down, have a biscuit.
So where's everyone else?
We are everyone else.
Oh. Well, early days yet, eh?
Chris.
Oh, Vicky Boo! What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
Let me buy you a drink.
Chris, you told me you were going to meet a counsellor.
Did I? Whoops. I must have slipped my mind.
You're wasted.
What a waste.
The Great Shortland Street Social Club. Huh.
We could still jam a few fundraising ideas.
I'm too depressed to think.
I think you veto. Basketball.
I'm too short for basketball.
Okay, how about a rave?
A what?
You know, a dance.
Too loud.
I've got a progressive dinner. I used to have them at Mum's Day. You have one course at one person's house, another course at another person's house.
I remember. Otis, please. No more.
I don't get it. What happened to everyone?
Good old Kiwi apathy.
They were so keen at the election.
Maybe their new president put them off.
No way. Everybody loves you, man.
Not anymore. They just don't care.
It's just because you're not here much. Everybody knows that they can get away with it.
You think that's it?
If it was Marge, they wouldn't dare. They need protective gear to get past reception.
So I'm not uncool? I just don't inspire fear?
Hey, Hone, as far as I'm concerned, for someone over 30, you're quite a funky dude.
Jenny's back in her room, so Johnny's got the sunroom, which is never sunny.
What a shame.
And I'm squashed between the bikes and the gumboots in the spare room.
I'm sorry. I'll find us a flat as soon as I can.
I don't mind.
You said it was squashed.
Nice squashed, though.
Jenny might not think so.
She said it was fine for us to stay on.
That was very kind.
Jenny's great, and she knows all about fashion, too. She says simple classics are in Paris.
Does she now?
All you need are a few basics.
I promise you, I will go shopping as soon as I get a day off.
Can I come?
You have to come. Imagine what might happen otherwise.
Maybe Jenny can come too.
Sure. Hey, why don't I turn this blasted thing off and you and I go across the road for some nachos with extra guacamole?
I can't. Johnny's cooking lasagna. I promised I'd be home.
Johnny's added lasagna to his repertoire.
He learnt it from one of Jenny's recipe books.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Oh, thanks, Kirst.
Sugar?
Sure.
Okay, say when. Lionel?
Oh, when?
Why don't you come out to dinner?
Oh, I couldn't.
Come on, there is nothing quite like spending other people's money to cheer you up. Sorry.
That's okay.
It's just so unfair. First the cops and now Chris.
He's just looking after business.
Oh, he's just looking after number one.
Well, best let it rest now, eh?
Lionel, where's the old Skiggins fighting spirit?
Oh, don't worry, I haven't hung up my gloves yet.
Good.
Yep, saving the best till last. That's me.
Are you sure you don't want to dance?
No, Chris. I'll make you a coffee.
Oh, I don't want to have a coffee. Come and sit down.
No.
What is your problem?
What's my problem? That's rich.
You're the one stressing out.
Gee, I guess finding you in a bar off your nut has something to do with that.
I only went in for a drink.
You're lying.
Let me guess. You were a customs official in a previous life.
I rang CADS, Chris. There's no Michelle Hayden there.
She must have been out.
They've never heard of her. You promised you'd start looking after yourself.
I had muesli for breakfast.
You're pathetic.
Well, if you don't like what you see, why don't you just get out?
I'll do more than that. This time I'm reporting you.
Oh, don't be stupid.
Too late, Chris. You're too much of a danger. Tomorrow morning I am going to McKenna.
Can't you at least try to smile? The customers will think it's the food. That's lovely, dear.
Thought we'd grab a bite.
Still single, I take it. I'll send the waiter over.
So there's no chance of you two getting back together?
Not unless he has a personality transplant.
Aren't you being a bit hard on him?
What is this? I thought parents were meant to support their own children.
Yeah, but I remember what it was like. Boys go a little wild at that age.
Raging male testosterone is not my problem.
But Tim's a nice kid. He's from a good family.
If you like him so much, why don't you go out with him?
Sorry, I found Lionel.
Oh, how is he?
Very strange. He doesn't care about losing his job and he won't come out.
Oh, maybe there's something he's not telling us.
I hope not. What are we having?
Whatever you like.
Oh, living dangerously.
Well, you deserve it. You know, I couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah, the whole company would have fallen apart.
Hey, we make one hell of a team.
Pity you didn't realise that earlier, Stuart Nielsen.
Oh, maybe I was blind back then, eh?
No, just a dork. But I was just as bad.
What are you saying, that we've grown up?
Enough to order a bottle of champers, and if you're very good, I'll give you a sip.
Mr. Skiggins.
easy. Great, thanks for coming in so late.
It's all right. I just hope it's worth my while.
I've come to confess.
Well, that should speed things up a bit.
I did it. I sold my mother's antique brooch.
Sorry?
I had to. I had no other option.
Mr. Skagans, I take it we're not talking about the fraudulent checks here.
Oh, hell no, I had nothing to do with that.
But they identified your face in the lineup.
Well, like I say, I was at the bank on that day.
But you didn't pass those checks.
Detective, I know about as much about fraud as Madonna does about acting.
So, this brooch, this is how you got the money to pay your friend Ronnie the $8,000.
Yes.
Can I ask, Mr. Skagans, why has it taken you so long to tell me this?
Shame. My mother gave it to me before she died. It was the only valuable thing she ever owned. It's the God-honest truth.
Who did you sell it to?
Oh, one of those cash-in-the-hand places.
And you have a receipt?
Sure do. Oh, I had it. I did.
Okay, Chris, all set to go. We've splintered the patient's wound, but his vital signs are deteriorating. Chris? Chris, what's the problem?
I can't do it.
What?
Hey, what's the hold-up out here?
I can't do the operation. I just can't.
I beg your pardon? Chris, this is critical if you don't operate. If you don't get in there now, the patient may die.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see.